Audio. In 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 audio.
Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to the Straightjacket podcast, your favorite Monday podcast. We are live 223. Man, it's flying. We're flying. Monday, sunny Manchester. Can't complain. Mild day. Can't complain. Nuruddin, I'm sure you can't complain. You know what I mean? How are you, mate?
I'm good, bro. Ramadan Kareem, Ramadan Mubarak to
Yeah.
everybody
Ramadan
worldwide, and always to everybody worldwide. No, can't complain. But listen, this is the most unapologetic podcast there is in the YouTube football game, mate. There ain't no podcast like this. It's unapologetic. Everybody can say, nobody holding back. You know me. I don't hold back. I say it as it is. So
Absolutely.
when we talk
That's
about
enough.
the real issues of what's going on, and we interact with the man them. We disagree. We sometimes agree, but it is what it is. Yeah, man. We're already one of many mansions. You know that, mate. Listen,
Qatar
Sanchez
is
there,
funding
innit?
you.
Yo, Sanchez is there, innit? Yo, don't forget to join us, man. 6 days. Saeed, I've been wanting to do this with you, actually, and Tom, to talk about Mika Delaney, man, and his problems with the. With what's going on. I have never seen a journalist ban so many fans from following him, blocking. My guy's got the block. Listen, my guy's sat at home, mate, on his phone 24/7 blocking fans. That's what he's doing. But you know what? United fans are undefeated, man. Undefeated.
You can't come in here. I know we'll talk about it later on, but you can't come in here and start blocking people when you're a journalist and your whole job is to be impartial. You can't then come and block people. So we will get into him, mate. We will get into him. But big up to everybody here, man. Love from Istanbul, man. Love to everybody around the world, man. Whether you're struggling, whether you're happy, whether you're wherever, however you're feeling, man. Hope everybody's well.
And
But
we
Nuruddin,
pray
how
for
have you
peace.
been?
We pray
Yeah.
for peace globally, man.
Pray
We pray
for
for
peace.
peace everywhere.
Absolutely.
We stand people who are suffering, man. Solidarity and love to everybody. And Ramadan Kareem to everybody worldwide, man.
Absolutely, man. How have you been finding, man? A little break. I've enjoyed the break. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been watching too much football, Nuruddin, and I'm not normally like that. But the World Cup plus United, maybe it's coming from a place where we go to games every day, and it's like you get a bit knackered, you get a bit worn out. But I'm not gonna lie. I think we needed this break. A lot of people are getting bored. But how are you, man? Are you bored?
No, am I bored? It's Ramadan, mate. I'm not bothering Ramadan at all. Far from it. So, listen, this break has been the best break ever. Listen, I try to explain to people 3 days, every game, 3 days. You do it. You know what I do, especially United? I do a match preview, then a match reaction. Forget anything else. Forget all the other topics or whatever else.
Yeah.
It's been relentless. You've travelled, you know. So, hey, good that you got out in time out of Paris, pal.
I'm all right.
I'm telling you, people, Saeed, I warned him. I warned Saeed. I warned him. Last time we did this podcast was last Sunday, and I was warning you. What was I telling you, Saeed? If you see it coming that side, you go the other side. And guess where his hotel was, people? We're not letting you get away with starting the podcast, Saeed, and skimming over that. That's not happening here. This is a Straightjacket podcast, mate. Saeed went to Paris. Paris. And then seeing tear gas, mate. Tear gas and military police.
Mate, listen, Nordin, they told me it was a city of love. They told me it was a city of happiness. Listen, mate, it was a war zone, man. Flipping hell, mate. It's expensive. I was in Bastille, which is like, you know, this is like the hub of flipping, like, you know, protests. Bastille is a very, very revolutionary,
man. Yeah. Hold tight, listen, hold tight, Mary Antoinette, if you know what, if you know.
Yeah. I'm
this
telling
is
you.
Where they got their queen and
yeah, exactly,
rest,
man.
Yeah?
But everything's expensive, and I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I don't think I'm gonna go Paris for a long while, mate. That they literally is crazy right now. And you know what? Yeah, fair play to a minute, because obviously they're chasing Macron, and it's all mad at the minute. But listen, it was far from a holiday. Apart from the Eiffel Tower and that little bit over there, everything else, mate. There's bins everywhere. It's not clean, bro, and it's a war zone, mate. And I was like, you know what, man? I just come for peace. I don't come for problems. You know what I mean? So, listen, man, big up to the Parisians over there. They said to me, go to Bordeaux, go to Nice. It's more nice over there, bit more enjoyable. But yeah, man, big up to...
Actually, they lied to you. Because Bordeaux, you know, their council, like the council building, they set that on light.
Oh, my days.
They said you to go to Bordeaux, where a man just went to the local authority building and set it alight.
All right, listen, man. Big up anyway, man. Listen, it was a well-needed break, man. Big up to Alien Tenno. I miss Nuri's match rants. Listen, man, there's no match rants right now because it's all a bit of a madness with the Qataris and whatnot. Listen, man, what's going on, Nuruddin, man? Now apparently they're saying that we're still asking for 67 billion. The Qataris, I don't think they've paid that much. What are we doing, man? What's the latest for you? Are you like still like, you know what? You don't believe in anything? What's going on? What's the latest with you?
So Saeed, I don't, because you saw it on that night. I think on the Wednesday, you saw it when all of them were like, bids have all gone in, bids have all gone in, they've all gone in. Oh, bids have not gone in, bids have not gone in. So let me just break it down for the people that don't know in it. So the Rain Group have their own PR machine. Glazers have Neil Ashton. We already know that. Qatar, the Sheikh Jassim has his own PR team, very expensive PR team representing him. Jim Radcliffe has got his own PR team. So you got basically side 4 PR team, and then you got a muppet calling himself Thomas, whatever the hell his name, who's coming on, who's coming out, who's just having an absolute laugh, Saeed, yeah? My guy is selling something, innit? I think he's done a start-up company. He's promoting something, innit? Latching on, like leeching on, another leeching onto the Man United name, innit? And then, Saeed, what you've done got is that 1 billion fans around the world, then you got Man United being used as the clickbait to everybody, right? So when you've got a cocktail, you've got 4 PR teams, 1 Muppet PR team, right? Yeah. Who's giving interviews right, left, and centre, who's saying, I've made a bid, but have you? And then he's contradicting himself throughout it all, right? So that's that Thomas fella. And I'm like, where have you been, Thomas? And then he comes and goes, I've been a United fan.
I love how they do this, you know, like, I'm a United fan. I'm a United fan. It's probably the easiest gimmick to give, you know. Like, that's how really Jim Radcliffe, I know he's Manchester born and whatnot, but when I found out he's got a season ticket old Chelsea, and then I realised, oh, are you really a United fan, or are you just trying to appeal the hearts? It's easy just to say, I'm a United fan, and then come out and then say, well, I haven't got all the money, but I'm willing to to kind of invest in the club. And if you fans can pull out the money, we can all chip in and whatnot. I said, listen, man, we're in the middle of a living crisis, mate. Nobody ain't chipping in right now. You know what I mean? Nobody ain't chipping in right now. You know what I'm saying? But
Saeed, so if he was a fan, where was he in the protest? Was he there 17 years ago?
But there
Now
you
I
go.
can say that he's old enough to be there. Where has he been in the past? Okay, if he's not there 17 years ago with the Glazed takeover, where has he been in the last 10 years, 15 years? Okay, you say, you know what? Oh, maybe he's been busy, whatever. Where has he been in the last 7 years? Where has he been in the last 4 years? Where has he been in the last 2 years? Where has he been in the last 6-7 months?
Yep.
Nowhere to be seen. But pops out, comes out of the little leech, like a leech. Oh, I went to Man United and with the fans. Shut up, you muppet. Absolute joker leech. Good night, Vienna. See you later, mate. Saeed, I'm not lying to you. I put a tweet out there and it says, that guy, I said, miss me out with this guy. Because I always know that vultures will come out of the woodwork. They will come out of the woodwork. It is what it is. So what you've got basically, Saeed, is that majority of journalists guessing. Nobody actually knows any of the figures because majority of them have signed the NDNA, Saeed. And you know, one thing, what do the Glazers love? More than anything, Saeed, what do you know about the Glazers?
NDAs, yeah.
They love themselves NDA. That means non-disclosure agreement. So they can't go on talk. Even though we know the Glazers go back, go around that by getting a couple of their journalists into the thing. Now you've got Duncan Castles, who's been used now. The latest tweet I saw, Saeed, being used by Mr. Jim Radcliffe lot, and he just tweeted out just about a couple of hours ago, and he said, the Qataris want to put Man United and Paris Saint-Germain and something as a big sporting thing, like Cobble. So the fans are going to go, no, we're not going to be like Paris Saint-Germain. We don't want to be like Paris Saint-Germain. No. It's like Saeed is absolute propaganda, PR, more spin. And what I've said to the fans is, don't get emotionally played. What do you know about the Glazers, Saeed? Whatever transfer, whatever little thing they do, it takes a long time. They milk it, and it cannot be milked anymore. Just like their ownership. That's the irony of it. Just like the ownership of Man United.
That's what I'm saying. They want to milk it.
They milk it. And that's what's happening. So for me, I always say to the fans, what you guys need to do is just relax. Don't get too emotionally rattled, because if you do, you don't know what to believe. Too many conflicting reports, 4 different PR companies together, and that silly ass guy, whatever his name is, he's silly ass. You know what? I call him the silly ass. That's his name now. Silly ass. Silly ass.
Silliest bid.
Go and do one, mate. That's
silliest bid sounds like a bunch of add-ons, bro. Listen, you know what? Yeah, this is where it gets a bit sticky, because it's like certain people now get involved. The more this prolongs, certain people then start to get involved, and this is the silly nature. When you realize, like, they want a certain amount, and then now they can be paired with certain other bidders. For me, it's only Qataris or nothing. Jim Radcliffe is there. He's coming out with his bids. I don't believe he's got that money. But again, they have not put a deadline again. Obviously, they've given him extension and whatnot, but it's the Qataris or nothing, man. And this is it for me, man. Like, but 6-7 billion, man, it's still a lot of money, man. I get it. That's what they feel and that's what they value. But you've got to look at what we need as a football club, the training ground. You know, you look at the stadium today. Apparently, they want a new stadium, or they want to at least revamp the stadium. You know, would you be happy to leave the stadium, Nordin? Would you say no to leaving the stadium, or do you want to be at the stadium? Because I wouldn't be bothered if they actually moved and they revamped it, or they made a new modern art stadium. I wouldn't be too bothered about that. But
that's it. I'm not going to lie to you. Manchester United need a brand new seat. Listen, I've said to you, give me the bowl. Give me the bowl, 100-seater bowl, like Bayern, 100-seater bowl, and give me lights. So instead of putting posters up, you can just do electronically by lights, whatever you're doing. Man United deserve that, Saeed. We own the land. And my idea of Saeed, it's simple. I've said it to you before, is to downsize Old Trafford, keep it, turn it into a 40,000-seater for the women and the youth team.
Yeah. That would be amazing. And then put the stadium behind them as the stadium.
So we don't lose Old Trafford, because how can you rebuild Old Trafford when you've got the train side? You're going to stop one of the main train routes to Manchester from that side. You're going to stop that for 2-3 years while you demolish Old Trafford and build a new one. No, build another one on the other side, right? and turn the whole thing into Manchester United experience.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
get jobs to the people in the whole area, Saeed.
Yeah.
Redevelop
That's
that whole
another thing
area.
as well. You're right. In terms of like the opportunities, the growth opportunities for the area, it's amazing, man. So again, that needs a lot of action. You know what I mean? And we just want to know there's a clear plan in terms of this process. Right now, it's been a bit wishy-washy. Right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm almost like not focused on it too much now because I'm just
You
like,
can't, but Saeed, you can't. How can you be serious if you're on if you want to clickbait the fans, 100%, right?
yeah, exactly.
Say this report says this. This report says. I'm not saying that people are clickbaiting. They're just reporting what the news is. The YouTubers, yeah. But me and you don't follow that train where we clickbait fans. Like people say, the amount of DMs I get, whether on Instagram, whether it's on Twitter or on the street. Why are you not talking about what's the latest update? I'm like, listen. It's you're working against 4 PR machine. You're working in journalists who just want to clickbait the whole fan base. So how can you trust really people to tell the people the information? Because one person is saying this, the other person contradicting it straight away. Then there's another person contradicting it. So it's been an absolute mess. But when has he been involved with Glazers, Saeed, and when has he not been a mess?
Yeah.
So how can you clickbait fans?
Yeah.
How can you look at the viewers of Saeed TV and look at them honestly in the face and tell them this? And because when then next update is that you're telling them exactly the opposite what the update before told them.
Yeah. Big up True Story says Qatar's are buying United for the prestige and heritage. Otherwise, it isn't worth the fee. Also, considering the debt broken down stadium, poor facilities, they could have easily bought another club. They want to buy the club. I think they want to buy the club, but they don't want to be taking a mick out of. I think that's what they're now realizing now that, yo, Glazers, you lot, yeah, you either take this money or you kind of leave it in it. Like, we're not gonna pay astronomical amount. Yes, you want 6-7 billion, but you have to be reasonable. It has to come down to reasonable. You can't expect them to pay that money, and then after that, we've got all the situation with what's going to go on after. For me, this is where the Glazers are. Again, it's business. They can be greedy, but at the same time, I'm just like, it's so like they're just pricks, innit? That's what they are, man. Really, these Glazers are absolute parasites. That's what they are, literally.
So to me, everybody knows anything involving those vultures is gonna wind the people up. Don't get wound up about. We're gonna know whether they're gonna looking for investment. We've known that they're looking for investment, Saeed. One thing they cannot do is go back from this process. They're either gonna fully sell or they're either gonna get an investment. And whoever gets that investment is gonna want a large chunk of Man United, and then more debt put into that club, and then more money being taken out. They're gonna be leased for transfers money, leased for the anything. They might build a stadium, but that means that they're not gonna have money to spend on players or bring about the new stadium for the women and the youth in Manchester. They're not gonna, that's what I'm saying. They can't do it all. So we already know. Listen, something has to give, but they're gonna absolutely drain it and milk it and like do that. And I'm just asking the fans, don't let them do that to you, your mental health. What will happen, we'll know. There are people who are telling me, Saeed, that the deal will be done the end of March. I'm still waiting for the apologies.
Nah.
They were telling
Even
me
April's not going to be a plan as well. It might be ended, but they say that they want it to be done before the transfer window starts. But I want to see recruitment. I want to see Richard Arnold gone. I want to see Myrtle gone. I want to see all of them gone, mate. I don't want to see one person left.
Saeed, have you not noticed? Saeed, have you not noticed? Shout out Devil in the Detail. Shout out Danny. Looks like Danny's been writing articles, mate, in the mainstream media telling how good of a job that Richard Arnold and Myrtle have done.
He hasn't. I don't believe that. Where is that? Where is that? I will pull it up on him.
No, listen, the funniest thing is that all I've seen in the past couple of days is articles in the evening news and articles here and there, journalists in the past couple of months talking about it. And then people have been, so listen, at the end of the day, you can't come in straight away. Everything, if you bought something, Saeed, you can't come in straight away and then basically go, right, you guys are doing, no, you give people time. You go, listen, you're not working under old regime anymore. You're working under this ownership. This is what I expect. So you let them basically grab the rope. And if they want to tie the rope on themselves, you let them do it. But what you do is you don't come in and change massive changes straight away because you don't know what you're coming into. So do I expect Richard Arnold and Richard Arnold should be moved because he's part of the Glazer, because he's a banker, really. If the Glazer, if whoever buys the club has got somebody in hand, yes, give him an opportunity, him and Myrtle. That's what you would do in a responsible way in an organization. And then you go, you're working on a different diameters, and then see if they've got the necessary skills and the necessary talent to go and do the job that they're being asked to do. If they don't do it, you say, Tara, Sarah. That's what you say to them. At the end of the day, it's simple. But the biggest thing for me is that Man United need an engagement with the fan base. That's what they need. Whoever comes in needs to engagement with the fan base and radical honesty being practiced with the fan base. The fan base we're not babies. We're not little children. You don't have to lie to us. You don't have to manipulate the fans. You just got to be honest and say, this is the plan. This is what we have. But in terms of who they're selling to, Saeed, nobody knows. It's all guesswork. The person that sends you, if somebody goes to you, they know exactly what's happening, run the other way. And for me, I always say to them, well, have you signed the NDNA? Non-disclosure agreement. Do you know all of these different things?
It's easy for them to tell you, innit? Because obviously they're just passing over the information. It's obviously then what you do with it and you kind of put your stamp on it. You know what I mean? So we'll see, man. We'll see. This will be an ongoing situation and whatnot. So we'll find out, man. But big up to everybody who's locked in right now. Over 400 in the building. Let's get to 200 likes, guys. We've just gone past 100 likes. Let's get to 200 likes, people.
Actually, we're going to go further and go, let's get to 300 likes. Saeed is back from Paris. He survived. He survived. Just smash a like for Saeed coming back from Paris.
Yeah.
Last Monday, where was Saeed? Saeed was in Paris last Monday, battling in the Bastille, mate. People are thinking, is this King Saeed, mate? King Saeed. Saeed was like, yo, don't refer to me as King Saeed, yo. These French revolutionaries, they don't like anything with King. Charles supposed to go and visit King Charles.
Yeah, he ain't visiting there, mate.
And you know what they said? Guess what the guy who organized the protest said? He's willing to come. We've got plans for kings and queens. Don't you worry, he can come anytime. If you know, you know.
Man. Absolutely. If you know, you know, man. But let's talk about players needed to be sold in the summer. How many roughly would you say that they needed to be sold in the summer? Like, how much would you say that in this squad, before we get to the players that need to be sold, but how many would you roughly say that needs to be sold?
If I had my way, Saeed, you know me. If I had my way, we're looking at about. If I had my way, obviously it's not. It can be realistic in some sense because you just pay them in their contract. You just pay them out. You just give them their money for what's ever left in their contract. Then you say tata. I would get rid of 6 or 7, Saeed.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the squad listed up. Let me get the Man United squad listed up. Big up to Michael O'Connor. He said, Nuruddin Saeed, real question. Do you know how much it would cost to build a new stadium next door to Old Trafford, refurbish Old Trafford, and build a new trailer facilities? Has anyone done a quote? Listen, man, that quote is a big one, man, because, you know what I mean? You're looking at the Spurs stadium. That's the most expensive stadium, right, in the Premier League. I think it costs $1 billion. So I think United will be in around there. I don't know what you think, Nuruddin. And big up to Michael for the super chat, by the way.
To me, a 100-seater stadium is going to cost you around $2 billion. Looking at everything, how everything's gone expensive, all of that, it's going to cost you $2 million. And
also the training ground. I want to see a new training ground because Carrington's old, man. They've not fixed Carrington in a long while, man. So you know what I mean. You've got to sort that out right now. So I would say again, another one. You know what I mean, where you got to build. We want to build state of the art facilities, man. So that when
a roof, you know what I want, Saeed? I want a roof. So when it's raining. No more dripping, mate. No more dripping. I want a retractable roof. So shut, mate. If it's, you know what Manchester weather's like with this hailstone.
Yeah, it's always raining. It's always raining in Manchester. So yeah,
that's it. That's what we want. To me, somebody big up Matt Ross and Nuruddin. Your prediction on infrastructure. So James Ali Qatar is glad you survived the trip.
Come on, big up to you, man.
Yo, Saeed is a survivor, mate. Saeed's like, I'm a survivor. Did he survive the French police? Trust me, I've been there, Saeed. I've been there on a massive like anti-globalization protest back in the day. Trust me. I was involved. I was the ballad up guy who had the milk just ready in case that tear gas went in my face. And if you know, you know. But you don't you? They just think I'm just a guy in human. That's what they think, so they don't know who they are. I forgive you for not knowing people. I've been there. Those streets that Saeed's been on, I've been there. That's why I was warning him. But it's simple for me. I want 100-seater stadium. I want retractable roof, and I want Manchester United to have the state-of-the-art facilities. I don't think you have to build a training ground. I think you could have some training facilities at Old Trafford, around Old Trafford, because all that land, United should buy it out. But I want the whole area to be revived so that local people get jobs, man. You know what I mean? Restaurants, cafes, you know what I mean? Bars, whatever. There's a bit of the waterfront. It's all these, because that goes into Salford, doesn't it? Salford, Old Trafford, all of that goes. All of it. It's lovely. It's lovely around there. It's lovely.
Lovely. Big up to everybody who's locked in, man. Let's look at the squad. By the way, Marcel Sabitzer isn't injured. He's just doubtful for tomorrow. So Marcel Sabitzer should be available. Man like Ragnick, man, he's looking out for Man United's interest, man. Don't worry, man. That guy's he for me, I will always have forever in debt for Ragnick for exposing the Glazers, for exposing everyone at the football club. So big up Ralph Ragnick. David De Gea, would you keep him next summer or would you sell him?
I will bring in another keeper and keep hold of him for one more season. Unless you're getting a top keeper that's ready to replace him right now to step into his shoes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think David has made enough saves for me to have somebody else that will push him hard, though, Saeed. I'm talking about pushing. Because I wouldn't like to throw the new guy in straight away. I don't want to do that. But I want somebody to come and compete. But Dean Henderson, Tara. Jack, Tara.
Dean Henderson as well.
Are you kidding? Listen, Tara, mate. Dean Hendo. Hendo. Arrivederci. Ciao, Bella. Nebed Gilio. Ma'salama. I say it in 6, 7 different languages.
But you know what it is, though?
The same.
It's Man United not missing a trick, though, when you think about it. Like, it's just, obviously, if we've got a number one keeper in Dean Henderson, should he not be the one that gets a baton, or do you think he's not capable of being a number one?
I saw enough.
Yeah. When the pressure came, he bottled it, man.
I've seen enough. We've seen it all. He wasn't all that. He wasn't all that. For me, it's
Tara. Jack Butler.
Tara.
What was the point in Jack Butler, though? Seriously, like what?
Just think, Saeed, you know what? Because there was a time. This is the Ten Hag's PTSD. Everybody's got their own PTSD in it. PTSD, so there was once where Ten Hag was at Ajax, right? He was at a football club. I don't know, he might have been at Ajax, but he was at a football club where 3 of the goalkeepers got injured, and then the youth player had to play. The young guy had to play.
I see. Okay.
So that's why he always likes to have 2 other guys there.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Let's go with Victor Lindelof.
Well, I think Victor is the type of guy that will decide his own.
He wants to leave, you know. He wants.
Yeah. And you know what? I respect that. I respect that
as well.
I respect.
I really do.
I respect. I think he's going to decide himself. But for me, do I think we could get more aggressive defender? Yes. I think he wants to play first team football. So Tara, Victor, thank you very much.
Yeah, it was last season at Ajax. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think for me, it's one of them situations where, you know, he deserves minutes, man. I think he can play at a good level in Spain.
Yeah.
No, you know, Barcelona maybe can get. I think if he goes Barcelona, he does well over there. You know, I really
100%. Listen, 100%. But since that I've had I'm looking for some. I'm being ruthless here, Saeed. You know me. I don't mince my words, pal.
How much can we get for him? Do you reckon?
I think you could get about 30 million for him, me personally.
Yeah. Big up Dennis, a great man. 22nd birthday, man. Big up to you, man. Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
Dennis, great man.
Enjoy 22, man. Enjoy 22, pal.
Man. I remember when
Enjoy your 20s, man.
29.
Enjoy your 20s. Saeed's got one more left, and then boom, see you later. It's all over.
30s.
It's all 30s, mate. 30s.
Oh my God, man. Yeah,
so
man,
I say Victor Lindelof. If you want, to me, he would. If you want to improve himself and be part of a winning culture, and where you fight, push each other, then he can stay. But if he wants to leave and play football, no problem. 30 million, 35, 30 million for me, no problem.
Yeah, 30. To be fair, I don't know. It depends on what, like I said to you, how Man United sell. Maybe Qataris might be able to sell well. Eric Bailly, man. You know what? Yeah, let me just say Nuruddin. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's probably the most. when you look at it, like this guy should have had a good career at Man United, Eric Bailly. I really,
course.
really do. Like when you look at his big season, remember his first season with Rojo?
My
Man, this guy
favorite.
was amazing. Man.
They were my favorite two centre halves there. If you went past them, if the ball went past them, the man didn't get past them, mate.
What?
If one of them didn't chop you, the other one chopped you. That's how
Yeah.
it was. So me, everybody is pure and simple, Saeed. Can he stay fit? For me, he is a typical Ten Hag defender. You know what?
I know he
not,
is.
Saeed? He's not. He's not passive. He's not passive, or
No.
he's not scared.
He's good
But
on the
I'm-
ball.
but-
He plays out from the back. He's quick. I think he's a good defender.
Sorry.
But again, can
Injury.
he stay fit? You know what I mean?
So for me,
Imagine him and Sancho on the back line.
oh
Oh my
good
God.
night, Vienna.
You ain't
Good
getting past
night,
him.
Vienna, mate. Good night,
You ain't
Vienna.
getting past him.
And
Again,
he's got the best speed recovery out of any defender we've got registered at Man United.
yeah.
But unfortunately, Saeed, he can't stay fit. So Eric Bailly, unless you sorted your body out, good night, Vienna. I love him. I will always love him. Always love him. Because he's an absolute warrior. And I will always have love for him. But
Yeah.
I'm afraid you can't stay fit. I have to stay consistent. You know what they say in it? The best people is being available on a match day. And if you ain't available, you ain't there, man. It's what it is. But
Big up to Tom, who just sent me something on the DM. Sorry, I didn't see it. He goes, infrastructure value is new stadium 2.2 billion, which you said, Noradin.
Yeah.
Redevelopment, refurbishment 1.2 billion. Training ground cost 200 million. Fan centre hubs in local area 350 million. This is a total costing from the private developments who have been hired by the Glazer family to conduct costs around the local area. The plans have been shown to parties within the sale led by Rain. So yeah, there you go, man. This is the figures that have been put out there, man. So yeah, man, nice one, Tom, for letting us know. You'll see Tom as well, hopefully, in the United Real Therapy video after this. Right, let's go with yeah, I would sell him. Phil Jones. Listen, we don't need to talk about this guy, Phil Jones. He's just not,
you know what? You know, genuinely, I think I love to know what's going on with him because Saeed, I'm not going to lie to you. He looks really ill. He looks really ill.
Yeah, he looks like he's gone
really,
like,
really ill. He looks
but
really
you never
ill.
find out about United, man. It's just so quiet, man. It's you don't hear about this stuff. Ten Hag has not been told once. The media haven't asked him once. Like there must be something going on. So
honestly, he didn't look well. I'm not going to lie to you. He did not look well at all.
Yeah, he didn't look well at all.
He didn't look well. So the biggest thing I hope for is Phil Jones is that health is wealth. He sorts his health out.
Yeah.
And I'll take the next one, Saeed. Our favourite boy, Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire. Well, Harry, you don't want to improve. You got nothing to prove. Go and prove it. Don't improve. And you got nothing to prove somewhere else, mate. Ta-da! Ta-da, Harry. Ta-da. For me, England International, one of England's best centre-halves, 40 million for him. They can have it. Half price.
You buy one, you get one free.
You buy one. I say you buy one, you get that big forehead. You buy one and you get two big foreheads for free.
Have you seen his comments, by the way? Crazy, man. Crazy.
Listen, at the end of the day, what I've always said it. I was right. Again, vindicated. I'm a Straightjacket podcast. I've said it and I say it again. Some of these players have come to Man United. Back in the day, Manchester United used to be an opportunity for you to showcase your talent, to prove that how good you are. But in the last decade and a half, Saeed, guess what it's become?
Yeah.
It's a place where you've made it. So you put up your feet and relax.
Facts.
Relax football club, mate. Relax FC. That's what we become. And no more than the truth than Harry Maguire's statements. Now, I will never have a go at a player backing himself. But when you come out with the ludicrous words, at Manchester United, your place is never guaranteed.
Never.
You should be looking for improvement every day in, day out, as long as you're wearing that red shirt. But Harry hit the jackpot, Saeed. Sat down there, get the sandals on, get us a bottle, another bottle out of the fridge, love. Hey, down in it like nobody, like one of the lads. He does not have to improve. He doesn't feel any pressure. So, Harry, ta-da, mate.
Ta-da. Yeah.
Arrivederci. Ciao, Bella. Good night. Never tell you. Don't speak Dania. I'll be the same. Hasta luego. How many have languages? How many more languages shall I say it? How many more? I've said it in 7, 8 languages.
Hmm.
Ta-da.
Zanussi, can Zanussi fix Maguire? Listen, man, I don't know, mate. He's you know what I mean? I don't know what he is, man. We'll find out when he if he ends up coming to my United, but we'll see. Keep liking the video, people. There's only 147 likes. Let's get them likes up, people. So if you are enjoying the content, please smash the like button on the video. Lisandro and Tyrone Malacio, I'm guessing we're going to keep them. Rafael Varane, keep. Dallo, keep. Luke Shaw, keep. Because again, but it depends. His contract's running out, isn't it? Is his contract not running out? Luke Shaw, has he been given a contract?
Nah, it's running out soon. Running out.
Yeah, but I think he's done enough to kind of keep. Again, if you want to be ruthless,
Well,
you can sell.
Saeed, like I always say to you, I've seen this movie before.
Exactly.
He loves to play, but Luke Shaw loves to get his form out. It's like he goes to the closet, innit? He just gets the form out, but when it's time to play for a new contract. But for me, with him, I'll give him a shorter contract. I'll give him a 2-year contract, mate. And then you still on that fire, on that form, you still get it.
Yeah, he's 28 now, so you would give him a contract till he's 30. So I actually get
2
that,
years. 2
2
years,
year
mate. You get 2
contract,
years. And if you know what, if you perform in those 2 years, I'll give you another 2 years.
Yeah, facts.
But I ain't giving you 4, no chance. Or even 3, pal. You're just getting 2 years, mate.
Yeah, 100%. You know, people, I was watching Tellers the other night, he didn't look too half bad, I ain't gonna lie to you, his delivery and that wasn't too bad, but Alex Tellers, man, he was another one that just came in. We bought him for, how much did we buy him for? Tellers, how much did he come for?
15 million, I think it was. Something like that, 15 or 20, nearly 20 million.
Bro,
or maybe.
Yeah, let me see here. It says here, United by Alex Tellers for, let me see how much we bought it for. 15.4 million, yeah. 15.4 million 3 years ago we bought him for. Again, never worked out, man. Nordin, never worked out. Is that another?
To be fair, to be fair, we don't know because like he's somebody that I would like to see in pre-season. Saeed, I won't make a determination until I've seen him in pre-season. But at the end of the day, we've got Malacia there. Does he want to stay? Does he really want to stay and fight for Luke Shaw? Fight it out?
Yeah, exactly.
He wants to. But he's an intelligent footballer. I like him. And I think that where everybody, it was hard to judge him when everybody down-tooled that season. It's hard to judge. So it's unfair that we judge him, but then some of the guys who were absolutely horrendous have also gone decent now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
under
true.
A new coaching structure, under a new way of playing.
Exactly. Yeah. Some people left too late and they just never got opportunity. Or so like people like, I'm not lying to you, people like even Andres Pereira might have cooked under this manager because he's cooking under the other manager in the thingy.
Silva,
Silva. So yeah. Wan-Bissaka, I'm gonna say keep, because I feel like for me, there's other priorities for me in positions that I think, you know what, you can sort out. I don't think this is a big priority. What do you think, Nordin? Be honest. Like, do you think we should sell Wan-Bissaka?
If you would have asked me this question 3 months ago, I would have been like, ta-da, Aaron. Aaron, it's been a pleasure, pal. Smash. I would be like, Aaron, it's been lovely. Ta-da, mate. Wherever you're going, take care of yourself and go back to London. But yeah, I'm sorry, Saeed. He's been one of the best players in the last couple of months for Man United.
Easy. Most improved player in the last couple of months. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, for me, I'll give him till the end of the season, pre-season, and then have a look at it next January. Because if he's not performing then, it's ta-ra for me. You know what I mean?
Facts, 100%. Yeah, you can sell him in January. So yeah, we're gonna keep him. Brandon Williams, man. Did you hear about the news today, man? He got caught, man. You see it though, man. By the way, yeah, where are you with that kind of the snitching situation, or are you blaming him? Like, you know what I mean? But this is what he doesn't understand. Like, people are, when you're a footballer, yeah, you can't hide, Nordin. You're looking at Manchester, Nordin, yeah. It's a small city. Everyone knows each other, man. So what you are doing? Somebody followed him, I can tell someone followed him because that is weird. You're on a motorway and then you're video recording him. Like that for me, it looks like someone that's followed him and basically snitched on him and sold it to the papers. So you got to be wary, Brandon Williams, man. You can't do this.
I mean, I've seen a little bit, but give me the bigger context, Saeed. So what's he?
Basically, he's been caught with the the laughing gas.
Of course.
And I think someone else is driving, and he's then doing obviously inhaling the laughing gas, and obviously right now it's been banned. Is it banned now in the UK now?
No,
Is it?
no. They're
They're
gonna
about to
think
do it
about
now.
banning it. Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously in the midst of all that news, someone's obviously brought it out there. Now they probably had that video for a long while, but they've got it out now,
Listen,
and they've
at the end
just
of the day,
put it out.
At the end of the day, boys will be boys in it, in that sense, in it. At the end of the day, you're gonna do stupid. Saeed, don't get it twisted. In the 90s, when I was a wee lad, story time, children, talking, get a cup of cocoa. Let me break it down for you. Right, footballers were doing a madness, Saeed. Absolute madness. Even when I got older in the late 90s, 2000s, when I used to be a doorman. When I was with Saeed, I saw sights that I can never repeat. So footballers were doing a mad one. But you know the problem now, Saeed? Everybody got...
Yeah, you have to be careful,
Everybody's got record you. Everybody can snap you. You can't hide. They're going to find you, mate. And make you fuss up, mate. They're going to find you, mate. Hold tight the Fugees, mate. Everybody's got one of these now, mate. You're getting absolute snap the hell out of you. So, but back in the day, footballers would get away with murder. I'll tell you a quick story. I was working at a place not that far from the place used to be called Circle. Rooney pops out, Colleen. Rooney's smashed out of his face. Rooney's then pissing in the bin, Saeed.
No way.
I'm telling you. And if you know those people that were there that night, know. People are there, got all those snide Motorollas trying to take a photo. I was like, nah, mate, you're not doing it. Well, I want Rooney to. I don't want this see this in the Sun newspaper the next day, mate. I want Wayne Rooney to be Wayne Rooney, mate. So people like me even doing the madness, covering up for certain footballers, mate, making sure people can snap them, man. I swear to you, I stood in front of the guy and I was like, nah, you're not taking a photo, mate.
Yeah, fair play to you though, man. Sometimes in them situations, it's not good to kind of like get your phone out and start recording, man.
He's effing and blinding. They're both smashed out of their faces. Our friends are all smashed out of their faces. And they're like just arguing and doing whatever. And that's what happened. There was bare things, Saeed. I'll give a typical story. Ryan Gigson and Lee Sharp had a party.
Yeah, man, Fergie went to the house.
Now, knocked on. Fergie was
That'll be Ten Hag soon, man. That'll be Ten Hag soon.
I mean, we're going to be talking about it because, you know, we don't shy away from the controversy. But I don't know if you're going to cover it, Sam. But we're going to be talking about...
No, I've got a video coming out at 9 p.m, but we'll cover it as well on your channel as well.
Yeah. On Greenwood.
Yeah. And listen, man, there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that, you know, there's some stuff that we know, but we can't really say.
We've known for years, but we could not say a peep.
Yeah, 100%, man. So,
like you said, Manchester, it's very small.
Very small indeed. Big up to Sophia, man. Always in the chat. Hope you're well, Sophia. Make sure you follow her channel.
Big up Sophia, man. Big up Sophia.
Yeah. Let's run through these as well.
Sophia, let me know. Get in touch with me. Let me know when you want me on the channel. Let me know.
Yeah, same as well. Same as well, yeah. Axel Twanzebe. Is it time to sell him now? Axel Twanzebe. Again, another one, man.
It's the biggest mystery for me. You know, Manchester's small. But Alex Twanzebe is the biggest mystery.
Yeah, it's because he's from Rochdale, man. You know, he's around in Rochdale, man. They need to find out.
Out in the woods, mate. Out in the woods, mate. You know me, saying we always saying it. Stay away from the outskirts, man.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
But you know what? I think for me, I don't think we can sell him. I think it's gonna have to be one of them releases. You know, when re-releases.
No. I think his contract is done anyway. If I'm not being.
Oh, he's out of contract. Yeah, listen, man. I think for me, he's done, man. Even Teddy Menji is a sad one as well. I'll be honest with you. I watched him, captain Man United at 16 about 3 or 4 years ago. Me and Aaron went at the game, and I thought to myself, we've got the next future captain of Man United. Speed, powerful, quick, recovery. I thought this guy is amazing. I thought Twanzebe, nah, mate. See you later. Bye. See you later. This guy's ready again. Went to Derby, did well at Derby, to be fair, in his first little spell. But again, injuries, man, just cost him. And now I don't even know where he plays for now. It's Teddy Menji, but, you know, I don't know where he is.
For me, you explore. You explore with him. I'm not ready to get rid of him yet because he's a talent. But the biggest thing, Saeed, is that medical department, innit? And it's about his responsibility for his own body. Yeah. Can you be available on a Saturday or a Tuesday or a Wednesday, mate. Can you be
Yeah.
Sunday? Can you be available? It is what it is.
Yeah.
You have to be available for selection.
Yeah,
For being in the team. So
absolutely.
you have to stay fit. For me, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm not letting him go. But I think to Nsabi, I really hope one day he can tell us what's been happening.
Yeah,
What's
it's got to be,
genuinely
man.
been happening.
It could be another
Because for me, it's
story
a
of
mystery. I understand the injuries, but to be injured 2 seasons in a row, nah, something else going on, mate.
Yeah. Big up Midway, big up Nuruddin and Saeed, big up to you, man. Over 600 of you in the chat. We should be on 300 likes, man. That's the minimum.
400, man. 400 at least.
400 likes. But there you go, man. Nuruddin's even go even more. So, guys.
At least. It's the least. It costs you absolutely nothing. Absolutely. Yeah. It's sunny in Manchester. Whilst it being sunny, me and Saeed should be out there enjoying it.
Facts. So, yeah, guys, make sure you're liking the video. Bruno Fernandes, obviously, he'll be here next year.
Oh, go back to the other kid. That's why Tellus has to go. Go back.
Oh, yeah, Alvaro Fernandes, yeah. He's another one.
And if I was Ten Hag, I would turn him into a midfielder because he's got sweet left foot.
Oh, mate. like a Daily Blend, like a type, like, you know what I mean?
Okay. He's young enough, mate. Young enough.
Yeah.
Young enough to be versatile, Saeed. Young enough to be with the right coaching, he could be versatile.
Versatile, yeah. But listen, I've not watched a lot of him at Preston, but I heard he's doing well over there, so we'll see.
Technique, Saeed. He's got technique, that kid.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, Bruno Fernandes is there. Christian Eriksen, Marcel Sabitzer. Would you buy him? By the way, would you buy him, or would you just not bring him at all? Like,
I would buy him and get rid of Fred and McTominay. If I was getting rid of Fred and McTominay, he's a big upgrade on both of them, Saeed. I'm sorry.
Yeah. He's, like I said, I think for me, man, he's something that we need in the squad, man. You see this free kick the other day. You know what I mean? He could be a big asset for Man United, man, in big games. You know, like certain big games, we always had that big player that stepped up. He could be another one, man. Amad Diallo, man, I'm looking forward to him, man. I still can't believe, we've got Amad Diallo. It just feels like one of them where, Amad Diallo, like, I'm ready to, like, just unleash him now. He deserves to have next season be playing at Man United. And I don't care if he's not playing a lot of games. I want him to be in and around the squad. Like, I just want him to be here, man. Like, Europa League. Next year is going to be Champions League. Next year is going to be, FA Cup games, Carabao Cup. There's a lot of games, Nuruddin. Look how many games we've had this season. It's a possibility, man. So, for me, Amad Diallo, I'm gonna keep him next year. I'm not even gonna load him out, Nuruddin. I'm not even gonna load him out.
He's coming back for me. He's coming back.
Yeah, absolutely. Fred, you said you'll sell him. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd only keep him because he's a squad player, innit? That's why I would keep him. I think we could do with a squad player like him in the team. Because if I'm selling McTominay and Donny van der Beek's going, and I know Eriksen is he's not gonna play 100% every game, I could keep him for a squad player. And plus, he's only got one more year left on his contract, so I would just keep him until the end of his contract and then sell him at the end of his contract. But you said this. Yep. So for me, that's one there. Let's go down. Pelestri, would you keep him or sell him?
I'll keep him. You know what? I'll send him a loan though. I'll send him a loan on a championship, just like Diallo.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can slug it out, Saeed. Can he slug it out in the championship? You play every 3 days. You play a game.
See, I don't think we would see the best of his abilities in the championship because it's just.
No, I think I'm not gonna lie to you. I think you would. I'm not lying to Saeed because some people said that about Diallo. And look,
I think you should go Italian league, man. I think you should go Italian league.
No, Saeed, I'm not sending any unknown players to Italy. He's too slow, mate. I want them to go. Point. No, Saeed, I don't want him to go to a slow league. So then he comes back and the league's too fast for him. No,
but it's a good league, though. It's a competitive league, though. The Italian league, listen, don't disrespect the Italian league. It's a very, very competitive league, man. I think for me, he could play well in the Italian league.
Saeed, this is where the problem lies, right? I want him to go where dog eat is dog, mate. Where it's ruthless, right? I want him to go to a club that plays attacking football. That's the only thing, is attacking football. And I want him championship. Saeed is relentless. I don't want him to go to Saeed. Everybody in that league looks like they're running on a treadmill, just like my boy, like my boy Workhorse.
Dallo did well in the Italian league.
Yes, but listen, Dallo is on fire right now. Dallo is bodying people. You see why I listened to the interview he gave the other day? You know what he said? He goes, the physicality of the British football is, English football is levels different. He goes, I've had to get strong. I want Palestri, Saeed, to become that low sense of gravity. I want him not being shoved up the ball. In Italy, it's more tactical. No, I want you a season in a championship, yeah? We bring Diallo back, get him to Sunderland. We'll do a swap. I tell you, we'll do a swap. Send the Palestri. We'll keep, because they've done well with Diallo, innit? Let's see what they can do with Palestri.
What? We need that club, yeah. You see how Man City have found a club with Southampton. We need a club where we can not sell players, but loan players and whatnot, and then they can basically improve over there. I think we need to do that, I really do. Because it's one of them where, Man City are doing it now with Lavia and all them players, and look where they are now. Top players. Donny van der Beek, sell or
Donny? Nah, mate, we have absolutely destroyed his football career. Donny van der Beek, thank you so much. I'm really genuinely sorry. There's a million reasons why it didn't work out. You've come to a club that's in chaos. I really apologize. You are an absolute talent. In the perfect scenario, I would want you to stay. But there's something about you and Man United. That's just not happening. So for that note, I want you, and I will follow and keep an eye on you whatever club you go to. Donny, I love you. Take care.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's been a sad situation with Donny van der Beek. Again, a player who I thought was exciting at Ajax. But it's another one that I just don't get.
He's got to go to a stable club. He's got to go to a stable club from top to bottom.
Man United have needed this player for about 4 or 5 years. A sort of player who will arrive late in the box, score goals, link up play well. A guy who, again, can play multiple positions, and United don't get the best out of him. Man, listen, it is what it is, man. But yeah, Scott McTominay, for me, it's an easy one. Sell.
No, I say, Scott, thank you so much for your contribution. Never heard a word out of you. Never heard you doing balloons or anything like that. Never heard you. You know what I mean? Yeah. You've been a consummate professional. Big up to you. You're gonna go far. You've done amazing already. Like, for the talent that you have, you've done amazing already. I apologize again because Man United, you're not a number 6. You'll never be a number 6. You are not even that type of player. You're a box-to-box number 8. But unfortunately, Manchester United need levels above box-to-box number 8s than you. But thank you so much. You're wherever you go, Scott McTominay is going to do well because he's a consummate professional. He's going to do well. So thank you, Scott.
Absolutely. Big up. We got a next one, Hannibal Majebri.
For me, another season alone, and because he's still young, Saeed, he's still developing.
He needs to go to the French league, man. French league for me. Go to French
Saeed, you know what? No, I think mid-table Premier League to see if he can ball out.
Go to French league. Look at the way certain players in there are evolving, man.
Maybe. Okay, you know what? This one I'll give you. Even Palestri, just send Palestri to the French league. I might take it, but not in the Italian league, Saeed. I don't want any. Listen. Italian league, everybody's running on the treadmill like what?
Listen, it's a good league, man. It's the best league after the Premier League.
No, it's not. Are you kidding me? No, it's not. No,
I think for me, it's the most competitive league after the Premier League.
Saeed, just because you love Aussie, man, that don't mean that the whole league is banging. Stop your bias. Stop your Aussie loving.
No, you know what it is? It's not about Aussie, though. It's about just the feeling of, you know what? I actually like the league, though.
Listen, I used to love that league, Saeed. People don't know that. Before I knew who Man United were when I was a kid, like a 4 or 5-year-old. The only league that I ever heard about was the Serie A.
Yeah.
People don't know that.
Yeah.
But now you know. To me,
go on.
He gets a loan from me 100%. We're either the French league or the Premier League. Zidane Iqbal, 100% a loan to the Championship for me.
Let me ask you a question again, Nordin.
Send him to Carrick, Middlesbrough. Send him to Carrick.
Let me ask you a question, though, Nordin. I know you can't, obviously, Zidane Iqbal's dad and that, but what's going on with Zidane Iqbal? Why has he not played enough games this season? Have you seen him balling out for international football? And it's not the same, but something has gone on wrong or something has happened with Zidane Iqbal for him to not get a look in, bro, Nordin. Not a look in.
Yeah. Listen, I personally, genuinely do think that Ten Hag doesn't think that he's physically ready.
Bro. But then again, you would say Kobe Maino's not physically ready. Like, come on, man.
But to be fair, Saeed, Kobe Maino and Zidane Iqbal are totally two different players.
No, but I get that. But I understand that. But at the same time, I've not seen and a lot of physicality from Kobe Mino to say, you know what, wow, like that.
Nah,
That's why he's ahead of. Come on, Nuruddin, man.
No, so Saeed, I'm not going to lie to you. He's a totally different type of player. Kobe Manu's number one asset that he is physical.
So you're
At
off
that
the ball,
age,
off the ball
yeah,
stuff then.
yeah. At that age, he's physical, Saeed. That's
Yeah.
what I genuinely believe. But I think Michael Carrick, championship, Middlesbrough for the season, every 3 days, intensity, none of this. Get stronger mentally, physically. You get stronger in every way. I think that's me personally. For him to play a whole season, then bring him back. That's me personally.
Yeah.
But I know the talent that exists in Zidane. If he can sort the rest of it out, we've got a player on our hands.
Absolutely.
And some people can say I'm being biased. So what? I can say that I'm biased.
Yeah.
To me, South Manchester's own, South Central Manny's owned Zidane Iqbal. Put respect on his name, people.
Yeah.
For me, he
Big
needs
up
a loan.
HK
And
Music.
to me, the only thing with Ten Hag is that why didn't he get him a loan this season?
Yeah, that's what again. That's what I'm
And you
saying
know
to
what? Look. To me, the difference that Savage had to fight for a loan. Zidane Iqbal should be fighting for a loan next season.
Yeah.
Savage doing all right. What's it? Green Rovers.
Forest Green. Yeah, Forest Green. So yeah, big up to HK Music. Get rid of Luke Shaw. Yeah, man. Listen, everybody's got that opinion, man, because obviously he's been there for a while. Kobe Mino. I think. Do you reckon Kobe Mino needs a loan, or do you reckon he can be embedded?
From everything I'm hearing on the streets, everything I'm hearing on the streets, he's a must, man. He's staying. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, 100%. Your favorite friend, Anthony Martial. Bro, if he's not fit, if Anthony Martial isn't fit for the game against Newcastle, listen, man, I think it's over, man. He's never going to play again, man, because he's got to be surely fit now, man. What's going on with
it? If Anthony Martial is not fit till the end of the season, from now until the end of the season, and you know me, Saeed, I was the original general, the original chief, the original chairman, the original CEO of Martial FC. But I've been defeated, Saeed. I've had to accept defeat. As hard as it weighs on my heart, I've had to accept defeat. If Anthony Martial, for me to save his season, to save his Manchester United career, he has to be available for every game till the end of the season now.
Yeah. Facts, yeah.
Unless, ta-da.
Yeah. Marcus Rashford, their contract is still not done.
No one's going to sign until we know where the Glazers staying or they're going.
Yeah. Obviously, Mason Greenwood, they're doing their own investigation, so it's not really down to us as to what goes on with that one. Anthony, again, it's just come in the club, but he needs to properly fix up and, you know what I mean, hopefully...
Look sharp.
Fix up, look sharp. This one here, Jadon Sancho, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, with the Jadon Sancho situation, he with himself look at his situation and think, you know what? Do I suit my United Football Club? I think he will have doubts with himself, you know.
No, he's staying.
No, I'm saying he's going to stay. But I think he will look at
100%.
You know what?
100%.
What do I do? He's got a crossroad in the summer. Does he fight for his position? Does he say to himself, you know what, I am a Man United player? Or does he say to himself, you know what, this will be one to watch out for in the summer? And I'm not going to say I told you so.
I agree.
Guys, it's a one to watch out for in terms of, does he actually fight for his position? I think, you know what, is it worth it? Or does he say to himself, you know what, I've tried for 2 years and it hasn't worked out. I'm going to find a new club. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Yours truly says, keep my boy and Tony. Well, you can keep him. So listen, it is what it is. But yeah, for me, he's got to the rest of the season and then we'll see what happens, innit, man? Yeah, it's going to be ruthless, man. Ten Hag, you never know, man, what he's going to do. Egg Horse, would you keep it for another year? Or would you say nah?
No, thank you so much, though. Really appreciate your contribution.
See, I disagree, man. I'd keep him, B. I'd keep him.
I knew this was coming. Listen,
I'd keep Weghorst.
I absolutely love Weghorst. I love that what he gives. Consummate professional, available every day, every game, regardless of what. But I'm sorry to say, Saeed, if Manchester United want to go and challenge for the big trophies, back Weghorst, ain't it? He would be if Man United had 4 strikers, then yeah. If he's the fourth striker, then yeah.
Hell no. Keep him. Why? Listen, man, we're going to need players, man. We need players, innit? We need depth. We need, you know what I mean? Listen, it's not about standards. You need depth, bro. You need depth. You
And
need
that's, I
different.
know, listen, I understand why you want to keep him, but the only way he stays if he's fourth choice in out of four.
But that's what I'm saying, though. That's what people not hearing my context. Like, he's going to be third or fourth choice striker. I think. And why can't you keep him? If he's going to cost you like 5 million,
good
bro,
professional.
Around
keep
5
him
million.
around. Good professional side. Good for the youngsters to see as well.
Off the bench. You know what I'm saying to you? And listen, I don't see why there's an issue with it. I really don't. Ilango, I think for me, he's alone.
Yeah, 100%.
Ilango on loan. And then
Sholatari,
he's at Bolton. I don't know if he's doing well at Bolton, but listen, it is what it is. We'll find out what's happening. And then obviously Garnacho, he got a promising future. He's a starter for me in terms of bench and coming off the bench and whatnot.
Yeah,
so
he stays.
Yeah. But yeah, listen, man. It is what it is. Let's see what happens with everything that's going on with Man United. Make sure.
How many likes have we got? How many likes we got?
I doubt we've got the 300 likes, but being honest with you, man. People, guys, man, you need to like the video, people. We have got 272, man. So we're literally, 28 away from 300 likes. So, guys, get to 300 likes now. There's over 600 of you in here. Straightjacket Podcast, 223. Make sure to join us over at United Real Therapy, where we're going to be talking about...
You're not going to get the level of honesty in any other channel. Look what we've done. People that I love, players that I love like Martial, I'm see you later. Saeed is talking about saying that, yeah, Walcott has done enough, deserved enough to be fourth choice striker for Man United. Yeah, I agree. That's the only way I agree. It costs you absolutely nothing. Nobody clickbaits you on this channel. Everybody is here to talk about what needs to be talked about. So that's the only thing you can do. Smash a like on the video. Costs you absolutely nothing.
Absolutely, man. Big up to you guys for tuning in, man.
Man are fasting. A man are on here doing content.
Yeah, facts. Guys, I've got a video at 9 p.m. where I explain the Mason Greenwood situation, update and whatnot. I give my personal opinion on the situation. So tune in at 9 p.m. There'll be a video that drops out. So make sure you look out for that one. And come and join us, United Real Therapy, man. We're going live after this as well. So make sure you tune in. But make sure everybody's having a wonderful time. Enjoy the sunshine. Enjoy the more days extra, an hour and a half extra in a day. You know what I mean? Keep yourself busy, man. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff here, but make sure you keep yourself busy. That's why I always say with people, you know, if you're going through stuff, keep yourself busy. Keep yourself preoccupied.
So can you just check for me one more time? Check for me if you hit the 300 likes.
Yeah, let me check. Yeah, we hit 300 likes. Big up to the community. Big up to the community, man. Listen, we're out, people. Love. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Peace.